Hi. So this past weekend, some friends and I were able to go to Pennhurst Asylum, and I just wanted to make it a video about the experience and maybe some clips from the place, just in case you were thinking about going, or maybe if you just want to know what the experience is about. Although you were unfortunately not allowed to record in the actual attractions, although that would have been very hard to do. There are a lot of like strobe lights, loud sounds. I would have thrown a camera and run out one of the chicken doors. Right. So also included in this video, I got some interviews with some folks that had already gone through the attraction before us, because I went there with like one of the big industry JVC cameras for a school project, and some of the folks at Pennhurst were very nice to us and let us record there. So I'm also going to include some of those because some of the people were just very interesting. That's horrifying. Let's put fancy lights on the horrifying back roads we took to get here, right?
Yeah. This is gonna be one kick-ass YouTube video.
If it ever sees the light of day.
It will.
This is horrifying.
Film inside though.
Alright, so just some general information about Pennhurst. So not only are there attractions over the Halloween/fall time of the year, but Pennhurst is also a genuinely spooky and kind of scary, maybe haunted location on its own. It was an actual historic location. It was open for years, housing and abusing inmates. There was a documentary about it up on YouTube. It's called Suffer the Little Children. It was recommended to us by a worker when we went to talk to her. But, like, disclaimer, it is hard to watch, so if you're upset easily, I wouldn't watch it, but you can definitely read up on it if you're curious. So Pennhurst is set up almost like a campus with like a series of buildings. So the attractions that you're going to go through are first the asylum, and then you go through the morgue, and then the tunnels. But unfortunately, my friends and I got there about peak time, so we waited in about an hour and a half line to get through these attractions. But it was fast, it was fine. There were scare actors throughout the lines to keep you kind of interested and engaged, and then you can have like a freak out for an hour and a half about the spooky things you're about to see. Personally, that's what I did because I am a wimp. Okay, so the first house was the morgue. They kind of gave you like a talk before you went in, kind of like the scare actors are going to touch you, they will grab at you, they can't obviously harm you, so you just need to remember that it is all fake. If you get really freaked out, what I personally did was looked at my feet, held the hands of my friends, and I just like wouldn't look up. Turns out when I am terrified, I will revert back to 2014 Tumblr memes and yell at people to subscribe to YouTubers. So thankfully they did have like chicken doors set up. So there were employees in like vests throughout the houses so that when it actually isn't too much or something, you can get out. So one of my friends actually made friends with a scare actor throughout the house. She was following us and we got to know a little bit about her. Her name was Malice, and she actually followed us through the morgue and she followed us outside the tunnels. And honestly, kind of an A+ experience. Shout out to Malice. Alright, so thanks for sticking with me through this quick little video. So my afterthoughts of it was like, I was honestly terrified to go in. I mostly did it because I had to do it for the project and my friends wanted to go. I think it was a good experience. That was the most scare attraction I've ever been through at once. And I did survive. Like, I wasn't eaten by a demon, so that's really awesome. I don't think I will be going to the scare attractions again just because I'm not into that type of stuff. So Pennhurst also offers overnight paranormal investigations, which is like a small group gets to go in overnight and you can use all this gear to try and find ghosts and all that, or like speak with them. I maybe would go back for this if I could find the right time. I definitely recommend going with friends. The scare attraction with anything, it's always better in a group. It's terrifying by yourself. But all in all, I would totally recommend going. It's a nice spooky thing to do for the season.
Hi, we are here filming at Pennhurst Asylum, and I'm here with
Kayla.
Hi Kayla. So what brought you to the attraction?
Mainly people just telling me about it, and it's my brother's birthday coming up soon, so we wanted to do something different for his birthday this year.
That's awesome. So do you know any history about Pennhurst, or how was it? I don't know, have you already done the attraction?
Yeah, I just finished the tunnels.
Okay.
And as far as research goes, I know that this is a very old asylum, and it held people for a long time, and people got sick and they weren't taking care of the people.
Yeah.
And it's really old. It's said to be really haunted, like outside of the attractions.
Yeah, apparently a lot of ghost places, kind of ghost shows do them.
Yeah, like Ghost Adventures, for example.
Love that show.
Me too.
All right. Any advice for anyone who hasn't done the attraction yet?
I hope you have courage and a strong stomach, because some of the stuff that they do is sick, especially down at the tunnels. And it's really trippy down in the tunnels.
We're supposed to go do that in like 45 minutes. Oh my gosh, Kayla, you are scaring us. Hi, I'm here with
Chad.
Hello, Chad. So you've already done the attractions, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. What did you think of them? How were they?
Well, they had that little spinning thing. That was some crazy shit. Yeah, I was getting excited. I thought I was gonna fall over.
So what is it? We haven't gone through them yet.
You walk on like a walkway and the whole thing spins around you, and I don't know, just make you feel like you going.
Right. So did you encounter any actors? Like how scary from 1 to 10 would you rate this?
Oh no, it wasn't scary at all.
Alright, so we are here at Pennhurst Asylum with
Steven?
Sharon. Alright, and so guys, what did you guys think of the attractions?
Honestly, I expected a little bit more.
Really? Okay. We heard that there were like rumors that they grabbed your feet or like separate you from your group. What do you have to say about that?
Honestly, I wasn't scared at all. I was in the front of the group, leading the pack, you know. I wasn't scared. Unfazed. I also don't remember them touching me.
How about you? A lot of scared? Like a lot of them just like, kept touching my hair. Like each one of them caressed my hair. And like every time I walked past, I was like, oh my god. He actually got taken away from the room. Like, oh, so you were?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah, the person just asked me to, she was like, oh, like, you're going over here. I was like, okay. But I wanted to like be scared, but
Not scary?
not so much. It was scary by being by myself, though, I would say.
So out of everyone in your group, not to like name names or anything, who do you guys think before this attraction was more likely to pee their pants?
Oh, 100% this guy. I can take care of it.
Alright, so that is all I have for today. If you visit Pennhurst yourself and you watch this first, please let me know. I'd love to know how it went. The scare stories are always very, very funny. Alright, so thank you for watching. Have a nice day.